Hey
Okay.
guys, welcome to our first episode of Calm Before the Storm.
Woo!
Hello,
Welcome,
we made
welcome,
it.
welcome.
We
Yes,
made it.
okay. We
Cheers.
sure
made it.
did.
First
Cheers.
Cheers.
episode.
Cheers, cheers,
Gotta
Cheers.
cheers.
cheers
Clink,
for that
clink,
one.
clink, clink.
Mm.
So, all right, I guess I'll start. My name is Kim. I'm a wife, a daughter, and I'm a dog mom. I'm a cousin. I'm a niece, and I'm just happy to start this adventure with you ladies.
Ow. Okay, I'm Stephanie. I'm a wife. I'm a mom of twins. I'm a real life nurse, registered nurse, labor and delivery. I'm a dog mom, a cat mom, and I'm fueled by caffeine and anxiety.
Wonderful, wonderful. My name is Kimberly too. So we're Kimberly squared. I am not a wife, but I am a mom to three amazing children. I'm an instructor for a utility company, and I'm just glad to be on this journey with you all as well. I'm not a dog mom, so I won't throw that in there.
She's not feeling the dog mom.
No.
I can't see her be one.
But it's all right.
She's
So
not
we
about
just
that animal life.
No, not really.
so we decided to start this journey of podcasting, and we named it Calm Before the Storm because we're three ladies with three different opinions on how we would handle a situation. I'm the nice one, so I'm gonna let you fly.
She's just quiet. Don't let the quiet fool you.
No, I mean I would say I would never get to like a level of 100 because I do, but it takes me a while to get there.
Right.
Unlike
Yes.
other people.
I feel the pointers happening.
We won't say no names.
So are you trying to say that you are the calm
I
before the
am the
storm?
calm. I know I'm the calm.
Yes, you are the calm. You are the calm. I'm that middle person. So it just leaves the storm to someone else. But
So
yes,
calm before
the
storm.
storm.
Exactly.
Great way to put it. We got it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I can go from 0 to 100 very quickly.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that in certain situations, but
I'm getting better. I'm getting
you
better.
are. You are. I give it
I
to you. I
agree.
give it.
There's
I
been
give
some growth.
I've worked really hard to get where I
it.
am. And
So,
and we all have three different opinions, and we definitely do go handle things very differently.
mhm.
Why did we start this podcast?
Well, we're three ordinary women and we have different opinions to certain situations. And we wanted to just say, okay, how can we handle this situation? Do we handle it in a calm way or should we handle it in a more aggressive way?
Are we an
But
adult or are we gonna, jump
you're
off
right.
the bridge?
Right.
Right. So, I mean, so we're going to come to you with topics each week and we're going to say how we will handle the situation. And there are going to be times that we agree with each other on, yes, we should handle that situation that way. So, let's get on this journey.
Yes, let's
get
do it.
started.
Let's do it. Cheers to
Cheers
our
again.
lovely journey.
Yes.
Sharing
Cheers.
our real, raw, uncut truths of ourselves with all of you.
Mhm.
Enjoy the ride.
Let's
Yes.
go. All right. So, in recent pop news, Angel Reese from the Chicago Skies women's basketball had Kayla Nicole on her podcast, Unapologetically Angel. And she asked Kayla, who is the ex-girlfriend to Travis Kelce, who's with Taylor Swift right now. So before we get started, I don't need the Swifties to come get at me. We're just
No.
reporting the news.
That's it.
Angel asked Kayla, what was the craziest thing that you did in a relationship? She said that she was dating a guy. She didn't say who it was. She said she was dating a guy. She moved to New York to move in with him, and he dumped her through text. So before we go further, what do you feel about getting dumped through text?
You a coward
Yes.
to dump someone through a text.
Mm-hmm.
Like you've invested in a relationship, you've given them your time, your energy, your love, and you don't even have the decency to come to call. Even I would rather take a phone call than a
Right,
text, at least. If you don't want to, because sometimes it's hard to
People don't
face.
want to tell you in face to face.
Right. They don't want to
Right.
deal with that emotion. But a text is just the lowest blow,
Corny.
I feel.
Right.
You might as well ghost them at that point.
Right.
That's my
Right.
I
So,
agree.
okay. So with that in mind, right, I wanted to ask you guys that first because Kayla goes on to say that she found out that he was in a relationship with the actress slash singer. So for Halloween, she dressed up as the girl. So before we tell who it was, what do you think about that? Dressing up as the girlfriend.
I think it's a little crazy. I think it's a little crazy. It's not something I would personally do, but some people have different ways of dealing and coping.
Mhm.
So I mean, I guess that plays a role, but I think it's a little crazy, in my opinion.
Definitely think it's you definitely are a little crazy even think to dress in my personal way. I wouldn't want to dress up as the woman you're dating. You're hurt.
So before I found out who it was, I laughed and I was like, "Ha, that's funny. I think that's a good idea." Just because that's what
would
you
you? Right.
want. Look at me. This is what you're missing out, and that's what you want, right? So
Mhm.
I was before her, I found out who it was, and then I found out that reportedly it was Tiana Taylor. And then it didn't click in my mind like Tiana Taylor was married. So I was like, okay. Um, so this was like Tiana Taylor. She just did the Kanye West faded video. She was all snatched and
Was
looking
snatched.
Right.
really, really
She's
good,
still
right?
snatched.
Right.
No, she is.
Yes.
So I was like, okay. Um, they both look good though. Like they both look good
Yes.
when they showed the pictures. I said she did her thing with that one. But then as I later thought on, I said, wait a minute. So we're talking about Amon Shepard and
Mhm.
Tiana Taylor was married to him. So then that's when I was like, okay, no, that's kind of corny that she would dress up as them. I mean, still to this day, she has not said that it was them,
Okay.
but
Well, Tiana
obviously,
did reach out,
yes.
did make a statement on Instagram about her feelings on it. Because
Hmm.
I think she was more, from what I interpreted, was that she was more offended that she said, like who used to be famous, like if
Right.
she no longer is of importance. So
Hmm.
she took it as a little shade at the end of the day, which I
Yeah.
understand that.
Yeah. Yeah. So in the beginning I was with it and then when I put the facts together, I was like, okay, no, I don't agree with it.
You was with it, why though?
Yeah.
What do you
Because I'm the type of person that like I'm calm, but if you do something to piss me off, I like to get under your skin.
mm-hmm.
So if you thought you was leaving me for someone else, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
show you what you're missing out on.
Okay.
So
So you think but you showing, I'm trying to understand her train of thought of showing him what you're missing out on dressing up as the woman he's currently,
Like that he
he
chose.
was
because that's
currently
what
with
you
at the
want,
time.
but this is what you like. Her body snatched too. Like they both have nice bodies. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So I
Right.
was like, okay, that's what you want. All right. But this
But
is
maybe it wasn't the body because they both got bodies.
Right.
right.
So it was something else. It ain't, just as a whole deterrent. Men cheat because they cheat, not because
Right.
Right.
you could look horrible.
Right.
And they still gonna,
Sometimes
that's
they will
true.
cheat, and that's not all men.
Yeah.
You just have
But
a certain.
I'm the type of person that I'm just gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna get under your skin. And it's gonna be a funny joke to me, and it might not be funny to you, but to me, I'm gonna have my laugh. So you could
Yes.
have her, but I'm gonna have my laugh.
Yeah.
No.
No, I kind of feel like it's the middle, right? Because you're the calm, I'm the middle person
Yes.
before, then she's the storm. But I feel like doing that, you're kind of like digging into allowing yourself to show people
Yes.
it bothered you in some type of way. So
Mhm.
like you're still rolling with whatever took place. So for me, because remember I told you like perspectives plays a role in everything, right? So it depends what perspective you're coming from. So for me, it's like you're giving this so much energy and attention, which
Mhm.
means it's still bothers you in some type of way.
Which she did admit. She
Right.
said when she said that and when she did this,
Mm.
it was they were in love and it
Okay.
kind of came out of nowhere. So
Right. No, she was
she
really
was
like
grieving.
she
Yeah.
was
Right.
she was in love
Yeah.
with him. They was getting
Right.
ready to move in. So that's why it was
Right.
like there was serious feelings in it.
Right.
Mm.
It
I mean,
wasn't just like
unfortunately, he was wrong because he was
Right.
playing two women. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
right.
So I wouldn't even think about the other girl. I would just think about him and
Mm.
Yeah.
pissing. Like that's where I came in the middle. Like, nah, I'm gonna piss you off, or
Right.
I'm gonna laugh because that's what you want. This is what you're missing out on. I wasn't even thinking about the other women.
Mm.
Okay. See, the Scorpio in me doesn't allow me
Mhm.
to even let the man know you hurt my feelings.
Right.
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 Like, oh, bye.
Right.
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 No, no,
Right
when
home.
you done, you done. You played
I'm
me,
Right.
you're done. No, I know.
done. It may hurt me and I'll
Mhm.
cry about it in a closet somewhere,
Right.
but you will never know.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, would I do that? No, but I'm
Right,
saying
right.
when I
Right. I don't think I would do it.
I don't have the balls to do that, but
Right.
when I
And
just
she
thought it
took
was
professional
That's
photos
the
and
crazy part.
posted it.
Right. Right.
She went all the way. She was committed.
She
Like,
was
you got to
very
give her props for being
Yeah,
committed. I'm just
seriously.
saying.
I
I
agree.
don't
And I'm
think
not
that
judging her. You did what you felt you needed to do for you,
Right.
girl. Go ahead.
I mean she's a pretty girl. Like
Yeah,
she's
she's
real
beautiful.
pretty. I did like her with Kelsey. I thought they made like a really cute couple. You know, things happen. Um,
Mhm.
I don't think she thought with her telling that story that it would blow up the way it did.
Right.
Right.
Because
Right. Well,
Because that was a whole other breakup too with her and Kelsey. Like that was a
yes.
whole other
yeah,
tabloid breakup too.
right.
So
So she's probably like, can I get a break?
yes, I
Leave
need a
me
minute.
alone.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And then
Yes.
she did admit that the Swifties be in her DMs and her
And I
comments.
don't
And
even know why. Like,
it's not like she wants him. She doesn't want
Right.
him. I think she
no.
came to the conclusion that that's not going to work. And it's sad that they can't be friends, but you
Mhm.
know, it is what it
She's
is.
just a normal person like the rest of the world. And it
Mhm.
Definitely
just,
so.
Yeah.
they just, really going hard for their Swifties.
Listen.
They like the beehive.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Beehive is crazy too.
Thank you for bringing it up. That was a good joke, right? Thank you, Beyonce. Thank you.
Oh, we love you. We love you, Beyonce.
Thank you, Beyonce.
We love you. We do. We'd want to meet you one day.
One day, one day.
Yes.
So, all right. So okay, so Kayla describes that she's a Scorpio. So I was gonna ask, is that crazy? But you answered my question already because you said you wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it. I want to know what her birthday is. Is she like
Right.
a November Scorpio, an October
I'm
Scorpio?
gonna Google it
I
right
feel like
now.
I'm
We're
really
gonna have to pull it
a
up.
full
Mm.
blown Scorpio
Mm-hmm.
in the fact of, like, they say you have a strong sting. But I feel like I'm really I give you a lot of chances.
She's 2 days before you.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
We just a little different. Life has made us deal with things a little differently.
Right.
But I do feel like I'm pretty laid back, and that's that 0 to 100. I'm very laid back until whatever it is triggered me, and I just go from 0 to 100.
Right.
Mhm.
There's no in between. And once you cross me, you no longer exist.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Right.
Yeah.
Even if it hurts me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, me, I'm not, but
No. No. They used to
Right.
call me the icebox.
We won't give credit to those who did, but yes,
No.
they did. No credit at all.
No.
But yeah.
All
yes.
right. So before we get to the next game, there's two games we're gonna play, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
All right, so let's get to the first game. Two truths and a lie.
Okay.
Ooh. All right.
Who's
Right?
going first?
So if the person doesn't figure out what the lie
Mhm.
is, they have to take a sip of their drink. How about that?
Okay, perfect. That works.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right, I'll go first. My Starbucks order is a vanilla latte with non-fat milk. I ate caviar before and I did not like the taste. I go to sleep at night watching SpongeBob.
Are we guessing the lie or
Yes.
okay, we're gonna guess the lie. Okay. I'm gonna say that the lie is you watch SpongeBob to go to sleep. All right.
Is it the Starbucks with non-fat milk?
No. Oh, wait. So the lie is you had caviar?
So I ate caviar. I ate caviar before, and I said I did not like the taste, but I did
gotta
like
take
it.
my drink.
I took my swig. Okay, so you like the taste of caviar. Okay.
It doesn't really have taste to me.
Okay.
But I liked it. Yeah.
You fancy girl.
You very fancy girl. I'm scared to taste it.
Exactly. I'm too scared to taste it.
It don't really have taste.
Okay.
What is the texture like though?
Yeah.
It's very soft, so you don't, it's not like they put it on like this little like cracker thing the way I had it. And it like you don't really, it's not like you taste like little tiny balls.
So you don't taste
You don't
the little
taste
tiny
balls?
balls.
No.
Okay.
I mean, we like balls, just not those.
Okay.
All right. You want me to go or you want to go?
You can go.
Okay. So when I was younger and when I wanted to grow up, I wanted to be on the SWAT team. Like busting in the door with the big guns and with the whole gear. I used to watch SWAT all the time.
Oh.
And then I wanted to, sorry.
That was the on purpose pause?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe not.
Okay.
I wanted to be a doctor for kids. And then one time I drove all the way to Rhode Island when I was a teenager with my friend for her boyfriend. We took a bus. We didn't drive, we took a bus. And I told my mother that I was going to hang out with my friend at her friend's house and spend the night. But what we really did is we took a bus to Rhode Island to drop off money for her boyfriend. But I didn't realize that we was basically being like a mule and didn't get it.
That one sounds real believable.
Right, because they all sound like truths.
Right. That one sounds real believable. You gave like real facts.
Right.
I'm gonna say the first one.
No, that's true.
You wanted to be
yes.
You wanted to bust down doors.
Not that one.
Yes, I wanted to bust out.
I could see you busting doors down.
I really
So
did.
you wanted to be a doctor for kids? No.
That was gonna be my choice. Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
I ain't gonna take I'll take the sip because it's a mimosa.
No, but I really wanted to be on the SWAT team. Even sometimes I still want to.
I never knew that.
Oh my Lord.
You know, you get the 0 to 100 in the SWAT team.
You'd be happy every day.
Seriously.
I don't think my anxiety can handle it though. So I made the best choice.
Okay. Good. All right. So I was in the middle of a major drug bust when I was 22 years old. I swam with the dolphins on vacation. And last but not least, I have to get this together the right way. I was in love with a woman for a while. Which one is the lie?
What was the first one again?
I was in the middle of a major drug bust when I was 22 years old.
I'm going to go with that was the lie.
I was going to say you swam with dolphins.
That is definitely the lie.
Because I know you don't like animals.
And I don't like the water. No, you have to drink.
All right. Drinks.
There you go.
Oh, that was fun. All right. So, Steph, you said, oh, I got something to talk about. I'm wait. Don't tell me.
Okay. So recently I just had this dream that was so real to me that I woke up hysterically crying, like, and y'all don't know, but I don't cry ever. I woke up hysterically, like all of that, screaming. So I call my husband and I tell him, oh my God, I just had this bad dream. And another thing, I don't remember any dreams. I go to sleep and wake up and nothing happens when I sleep. So it's very strange for me to even remember a dream. So in the dream, I remember that I was in like a third world country type war, and we were like in this small beat up shack. How I got there, I don't know, but I was in the back trying to hide. I knew I was running from something. And then all of a sudden I see these three men, but they're naked, and all you see is their little penis that looks like a thumbkin. It was a micro penis. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, I could take them down. They're not gonna rape me. So while I'm dreaming, and then later on, I'm like, why would I even be dreaming about people that are naked with a micro penis?
Like, girl, what were you watching before you went to bed?
What were you thinking about? What did you watch?
In my profession, I must say, people, because y'all probably like, what is wrong with this girl? I've seen legit micro penises, okay? But that's beside the point. So my question to you two was, let's say you meet a man that is everything to you. He is a gentleman. He knows all your wants and needs. He caters to you. He's got money. However, he's a thumbkin. What are you doing? Can that be a sustainable life for you? Would you be able to be happy in that life? Could you stay with him even though he can't please you?
I mean, are we going to come to an agreement that we have an open relationship?
No, there's no open relationship. He provides everything else.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna have to find a way. There's like penis pumps.
What if he's not into that? Like, he should have had it already if he was, you trying to.
But what if the person he was with prior, or maybe he wasn't with anyone prior because he's had a micro penis for his whole life? He just never was introduced to stuff like that. Keep it spicy. Introduce it in like a spicy way. Like, hey, babe, let's try this.
You mean to tell me he's been sleeping around with these women
with nobody.
And with nothing, basically, nobody, his little thumb, and no one said, well, you're right.
Some women will not have that conversation.
Yes, because there's a lot of women to this day that have never had an orgasm, and they're not willing to tell their partner that you're not pleasing me.
Right.
Well, okay, so that makes me look at it differently now. So would you be willing to stay with him though if he can't provide pleasure, but he could provide everything else?
That's so tough. But I'm gonna say yes, because where there's a will, there's a way.
You would have to pleasure yourself all the time.
All the time.
He's not doing it. But, and it's not so this way. So when you get in the mood, and I'm not downplaying all you guys out there with your penis pumps. Okay, you do you. All right, I'm not hating. Don't come at me. I just personally, it's not for me. But you're willing to wait for the.
I would say, okay, let's go to the doctor. Let's see things that we can do. Like, let's figure this out first. And then if it's just something that I'm not happy, like everything is not money and, stuff like that, then I would just have to, it won't work out.
So you would try.
I would try.
Right.
But you know what that makes me think of? Like these shows, like Married at First Sight, or like shows that Love is Blind and stuff.
Right. They don't know if they got thumbkin.
Right. Right. I'd be like, they'd be like, oh, well, I'm, nothing against you saving yourself to marriage, but I'm like, what if you do all that? Not what you think it is.
Right. And then it's just.
And there's people like that, because before this show, I was doing a little survey of people I work with. Shout out to you girls. And I've learned some things, and some people just really, even in marriages, aren't pleased.
Yes.
And I think that's real life for many women, that they just, younger me wouldn't have said anything.
Talk about it.
I probably would have been like, oh my God, this, I guess this is it.
Right.
Right. If you're inexperienced,
I
and you
mean,
don't know.
yeah, I mean, I was
You
married
just
for 10
deal.
years and it was a job. It wasn't something that was enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in the beginning, yeah, you can't give it all bad, but at some point it was good. But then it eventually went to something that just became like a job. But I was just still there
And dealing
and
with
dealt
it.
with it and did it like it was a job or a
Same.
chore.
Right. So you at the end of the day, it wasn't good for you.
No, it
But you
wasn't.
still did it.
I still
Right.
did it, right? Because
'Cause-
it was something you had to do because you
Mhm.
were married, right?
Right.
So you had to pull your weight. But it wasn't that I was like we've had conversations and it's not all the time that I orgasm, but it would come to a point where you would be like, oh my God, I'm gonna fake it because I just want this to be over and done with,
Mhm.
you know? So yeah, I mean, I would try to work on it. And no, I wouldn't wait to your question. I wouldn't wait for him to pump it. We genuinely, because I like to have sex. So we definitely are gonna we're gonna do this because we're gonna do this. We do have
Mhm.
sex on a daily basis. So we don't have to get this together. I'll run around in my nightie and we're gonna have to
So you
pump
have
it.
to know when he should know ahead
He's
of
gonna
time to
have to,
pump.
yeah, he's gonna
We
have to
shouldn't have
know.
to wait
Get
for
it
the pump.
together because when I'm ready, I'm ready.
Okay, so he should pick up the signs and pump on the low.
Because we doing this
Up on the
together.
low.
I'm meeting you in the middle with your micro penis problem. Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
See, I feel like I don't know if I could stay. I
Right.
feel like if I'm not getting pleasure, I'm gonna cheat
Mhm.
at the end of it's and I
Mhm.
feel like that's every
Yes.
human. You have needs and you're gonna
Yeah.
find a way to
Mhm.
do it.
Mhm.
Especially if it's a lifetime, like if you choosing to marry this person,
Right.
you may not, I wouldn't say cheat, but after a long, let's say 5-6 years, you still ain't getting nothing out of it. You're gonna be like, all right, you're gonna be so tied up and frustrated and pent up energy. You're gonna be like, yeah.
Right. But where
I
is
think,
on your
but I
priority?
think it's like,
It's pretty high.
Right.
I think, let's say you're a virgin. It's easier.
You have no idea.
Right. So it's easier for people who are virgins to say, yeah, I'm gonna say, because they don't know nothing
True.
else.
So a point to that is I just heard I learned a story of someone, I won't say who it is, but they were trying to get pregnant. No, you guys won't know, but I'm not gonna say anything. But they were trying to get pregnant and she was a virgin and she was trying to get information because she felt like she needed help because she wasn't getting pregnant. They've been trying for over a year. And so when she went to find out what she needed to do and what's wrong, and let's start the testing to figure out if maybe we need IVF or maybe she has infertility issues, all they had to do was ask her one question: is how often you having sex? And she said, well, we've only had it 4 times this year because it hurts too much. But she's a virgin.
Okay.
He's not. So then that's like, well, what are you doing if you're only allowed to have it 4 times a year?
Right.
This year, and clearly we all know why we can't get pregnant is 4 times ain't gonna do. I mean, it could, but it didn't. So that's wild to me. You only having sex 4 times out the year,
Right.
is a lot.
Yeah.
How do you and that makes me think there's so many people out here that's just not doing the do.
Which is why I think so many people are so angry. I've got to be for real. But it's like, for us, the 3 of us, and I won't speak for all of us, but like sex is a priority.
Yes, it is.
Right? In a foundation of a relationship. It's some type of love language, right? It's the time you share with your, but I don't think it's that for a lot of people, or they just don't know how to be comfortable with the uncomfortable. You don't have those uncomfortable conversations with your significant other, which you should be able to, but I don't think enough people do.
I think it's hard to have a conversation to say, hey, you're not pleasing me.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't want to hurt the person you love. You try not to hurt their feelings and vice versa. So, it's hard to be like, well, you know what? I've just been faking it.
Right. It is hard, but it's like before you got to the faking part, have a conversation like, hey babe, this is what I need. Maybe they don't know. you go to the left, I don't really like the left. I like it to the right a little bit more, or I like to do this position, or I like it when you kiss me on my neck rather than just tongue me down. Like, we should be able to have those give and take conversations, but I don't think everybody has that.
I don't think so either.
Mm-hmm.
I
All
agree.
right, so I've learned something new about y'all. Y'all willing to deal with thumpkins?
I'm willing to deal with a thumpkin because he gives everything else, but money isn't everything. But you said he caters to everything else.
He does.
Me as a woman, my needs, he supports me. It's like
gentle. All
everything isn't going to be perfect, right?
Yes.
So I'm willing to potentially work with you, but once that
no, I said we'll go to the doctor. We'll go to the doctor first, and then
definitely gonna
see. She run into the doctor like, sir,
inches.
So,
Doc, what can we do to fix this?
No, okay, because I need to know.
I need to plan my life, the rest of it.
Yes,
like I don't want to waste a year or two. Like, let me know.
Can we fix it now?
Yes, tomorrow.
So on your first encounter, when you see this how do you deal with that? The first encounter when it's your first time and you're about to do it and you see his micro penis.
I might have
that's what you're gonna do.
I might have to fake sick and go to the bathroom.
Because you even get to the phase of let me be with you for a while. Like, how do you pass that first encounter?
Knowing myself, I will make believe like I don't see it. And just try to like see where he goes with it. Like, I'm not gonna be the one in the room to be like, well, I don't know how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna like fake it that I don't see it and see like what he comes with.
He knows how to work it.
Yes. I don't like to hurt people's feelings. So I'm not even gonna lie. I would probably see it and then I'll be like, okay, I won't be coming back.
I'm gonna deal with it for one time and one time.
This works.
Oh my God. I'm not feeling too well. I gotta go.
Oh, I feel sick all of a sudden.
Right.
Oh my God.
It's really hot in here.
Yeah, and then you won't hear from me.
No.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna take you to the doctor.
What about you? How you doing?
I'd probably do the same thing like you and act like I don't see it and try it. And then then I'd be like, oh, I gotta use the bathroom if it ain't working, and be like, oh, I don't feel good, gotta go.
Right, you gotta go.
Yeah. And then I would do, you ain't see it.
Yeah, I think it depends how long you've been talking, right? So like, do you wait, right? Like, let's say we wasn't married in a relationship or anything, right? And we're talking to a person. How long do you wait till you take that step?
What, have sex? It depends.
Yeah.
Like, do you wait 30 days, 60 days?
In my younger years,
you go first.
In my younger years, I don't know that I would have waited 30 days. And let's just be honest. It probably would have happened very quickly. But in my older years, I mean, probably like 2 to 3 weeks, depending how we're like vibing. I mean, we're older. It's like, we don't got time to waste. Let's cut to the chase. But damn, 14 days after, people could fall in love after 4 days. So if I like really feel you and then you shock me with that, I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen.
I would say the same. I would say I'll probably wait about like 2-3 weeks. That's still very early.
Yes.
For you to even be willing to deal with it. Like, there's really no ties to this person. Like, yes, you're trying to build something, but I mean, unless, like you said, you fall in love immediately, which happens.
Yeah.
But if it ain't that,
like, do you go, okay, I just need to see, is it what I need?
Some people do that though. Some people come out, some women straight up ask, like, so how many inches you working with? I have friends like that.
Well, you just
Okay.
do a touch test. Like I gotta see if
You know, you get a little hot and heavy,
something's
and
right.
but I don't think that's always accurate.
I agree though.
I think sometimes the underwear and
Makes
the
it a little
pants gives a little
bulgy.
bulge, and
It
you feel like
does.
it's tucked,
It
but it
does.
ain't.
It's definitely not. You're right.
So
Okay.
don't fall for the touch.
You're right.
So
The dating scene is real scary.
I
It
think,
is.
I mean, I have friends that are dating and they're like, I don't know what it is, but it's just not it.
Yes.
I'm like,
No,
I don't
It's
know.
hard out there.
it is.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I'm glad to hear your thoughts on
That was a
this.
good question,
It
though.
was.
It was a good question.
It was a horrible dream, but it was a great
It was a bad thing,
question.
but
I
it
know your
brought up a
husband
good
was
question.
like, what the
Right.
heck?
I kind of skipped over that real fast when I told him.
Right.
He'll hear this later. Sorry, babe.
Enjoy the show.
Yes.
So, all right. So each episode, we're going to end you off with a quote.
Mm-hmm.
So who's giving our quote today?
Do you want to do it? You want?
No, you could do it. You have it written
Okay.
down. Go for it.
So I have a quote that will start us to enjoy your week and be motivational and get you started. And it is the only one who can tell you you can't win is you, and you don't have to listen, by Jessica Ennis.
I like that.
I do too.
I think
We are, yep,
we are our own worst enemy, and
1000%.
overthinking, anxiety, and just life in general is very stressful. And that's why we started this podcast, because not only are we going to be talking about like, people and dating and, loving relationships and sex and all that stuff, but we're going to come to you with uncomfortable situations, and we're going to add our own personal experience, and it's going to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And we want to talk about how therapy is okay, how meditation is okay, and just speaking to someone and letting out your feelings. And so if you have any questions or any topics that you want us to talk about, let us know. And you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And yeah, we did it.
We did
We
it. Cheers
did
to our first episode. So proud of us.
Clink, clink, clink.
it. Was good. I loved it.
Yes.
Cool.
The
This was awesome.
conversation was great. And I love the games. I think we should do that like maybe twice a month.
Right.
Play a
Yes.
game.
I agree.
And yeah, ladies.
So please listen to us. Follow us weekly. Thank you.
Yes. Follow us weekly. And if we skip a week, don't be mad. We got people got kids, they got jobs.
Real life.
Right.
Still working. And we giving you the raw uncut. So give us time to build some up.
Yes. Oh, this was good.
Yes. It was great.
Thank you for listening to Calm Before the Storm, and we will see you next week.
Bye. See you next week.
Bye.